Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into it, I'd like to say a big massive thank you to each and every one of you who like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. It helps us to fight the algorithm and push the message of Help Heal Serve out to a broader audience. Also, in the comment section below you will see pinned by Patreon, where I offer a wide range of spiritual services including one-on-one tutoring, etc, etc. What are we going to be speaking about in today's video? So as you would have seen from the description, why can't I see spirit? Now there's going to be a lot of you out there who look at somebody like myself and either don't believe us or you feel a little bit of envy because why can we see spirit and you can't? First of all, let's back up. Each and every person on this earth plane can see spirit, given you have the tools to be able to do so. Now, understand this, for a lot of you who want to see spirit and feel that it is unfair that you can't see a spirit, it's very simple, the process that you are going through. This is called the grieving process. Now, the grieving process is nothing new, and it's certainly not just my words. It's a humanistic process which is programmed into each and every one of us. You would have all felt some part in your life, whether that be losing a friend, a loved one, an animal. Understand this. A lot of you try to connect with the spirit world, but you can't. And it's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's very, very simple. You are grieving. You have to allow time for the grieving process to take place. There's going to be a lot of you who are wondering, well, my partner passed away, or my father passed away, my mother passed away. Anyone could have passed away, and you are going to feel aggrieved that they are not coming directly to you. They are going to a medium. They are going to somebody to communicate with you. Is this because they don't want to communicate with you directly? No. Believe me when I say this, that the spirit world is trying to actively reach each and every one of you out there. They are always getting signs to you, messages, whether that be through angelic numbers, whether that be through robins or animals or things that they know. A fun fact, Spirit are just reminding us to tell you all that if there's ever a time when you see a sign or you see something and go, I bet you that was me dad, then mark my words, that sign was. The fact that your intuition and your instincts are telling you, I bet you that was dad, I bet that was mom. This is how the spirit world work, and this is how the energy realm work. They are a world of intelligence, vast intelligence, far more than what our human minds can comprehend. What is the best thing for you to be able to do to see spirit? So remember, you will see spirit when the time is right. Stop forcing the process, because you can't force the process realistically. You can't force it. What you can do is come to terms and understand why it is you can't see spirit in terms of the grieving process. Because the grieving process is the only thing on this earth plane that will prevent you from seeing spirit. And I don't care what you've heard from anyone else. I'm telling you how it is. The grieving process is the only humanistic trait that will prevent you from seeing spirit. That and ego. So sorry, there's two. Sometimes your ego won't allow you to see spirit. They've just reminded us. So there's two there, not one. Back up, Jordan, two. And it's one of those things where ego isn't an issue. We can deal with with the ego. We can batten the ego down, essentially. Anyone who's come on any one of my one-on-one tutoring courses, you will know the first thing that we do before we go into any sort of course, we batten down the ego. We ensure that the ego is working with us, because otherwise, if we don't, then the ego takes the reins, and before you know it, you can tell your work speaks of it. We need to ensure that the ego is battened down. Not a problem. I can help you with that. The grieving process is very, very simple. We need to ensure that you are in a position and you are accepting things for what they are. Whilst yes, this is going to be hurting and this is going to be painful, remember, we have to go through this. We can't effectively bury our head in the sands. We can't hope that this is going to go away. By accepting, yes, it means it's real. But we are living in a reality here, so you have to understand and acknowledge it for what it is. You need to grieve properly. You need to take time out to accept what it is. You need to cry. It's all right to cry. You need to let all of these emotions out. Once you have done that, then we can work on you using the ability of clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is the old saying, so where we can see spirits from beyond the veil, or whatever you want to terminology. I'm just going to say beyond the veil. Now, what do I mean by beyond the veil? Now, a lot of you aren't going to understand what I mean by that, so I'm going to have to elaborate on it. So beyond the veil is effectively us looking from the materialistic world, looking and having a glimpse into the energy realm. The energy realm is all around us. It is omnipresent. It is like the air that we breathe. Although our human eyes can't see it, an abundance of scientific equipment can prove of the realm's existence. And, I mean, I'm going to have to come back, like I say, although we can't see it, some of us can see it, and that's not because we're special or we're gifted. I hate the word gifted. The word gifted implies that you can do something that I can't. You've had gifts bestowed upon you that I don't. I'm sorry, I don't accept that. Each and every one of you are watching are a human being. We are all the same species. Whilst we have male and female sex and many other ways of identifying in this day and age, the principles are the same. We are human beings. What you can do, I can do. What I can do, you can do. Granted, some of us may be able to do it a little bit better because we've practiced. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't do it. It just means it's going to take you a little bit more time to get to the same level as somebody else. So that was a bit of a rant there. I hate the word gift. Honestly, it infuriates us. So now what are we going to do? That's it, to be honest. That's the grieving process covered. I wanted you all to know that it is a grieving process. It is a trait, humanistic trait within us. We have to go through this. You can't have a little bit of a switch and bypass. Whilst we might have mechanisms that make it easier, maybe you're going to go to work. You're going to do this. We're not going to accept it. We're going to do all of these different things. You are not addressing the problem. And before you know it, months later, then we are going to have problems resurfacing because we still haven't accepted it. Is the grieving process going to become easy at any point? No. And unfortunately, the grieving process is never going to be easy because losing someone is never going to be easy. What is going to benefit you is accepting it so that we can introduce things within your world to help you manage the pain and the suffering. That is the only thing that we can do. And I know there's going to be a lot of you out there who are going, oh, well, Julia says there's a prayer she can do and it's going to make us feel better. I'm sorry, that is the power of suggestion. If I was to sit on this platform and tell each and every one of you that, everyone who's lost someone, I'm going to tell you now that we're all going to sit on this white fluffy cloud and this gold veil of wings is going to wrap around where, and guess what? Now your pain suffering is free. It's not the truth. And I know there's people who probably preach that, but I am not that person and I will never be that person because I like to keep it simple and tell it how it is. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Remember, if you are wanting to see a loved one, if you are wanting to see spirit, stick around on this platform. There's going to be many more videos to help you to use the ability of clairvoyance. But remember, we need to work on the main problem here. This is the grieving process. We need to go through the grieving process. We need to accept it for what it is, understand the position that you are in, and then we can move on. Yes, I'm saying move on loosely. You're never going to be able to move on. But what you can do is implement things into your world which are going to help you and give you some comfort. Now, if you did like this content, be sure to hit the little like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss out on the future videos. And until next time, bye-bye for now.